This is her little minion, and I am Emma, and today we are going to be doing a clay tutorial, and it is going to be a ladybug magnet. Let's get started. Okay, so first we are going to get the head. So I got my smaller piece of tinfoil here, and I'm just going to mold it into a ball. Okay, so once you have that all pressed down, you don't want any sharp edges, so we're just going to set that aside. Then we're going to do the bigger piece and make it into kind of like a half circle. But you kind of want it more ovalish and want the bottom to be very flat. Now my magnet is a little bit bigger, but it should work. And this you could just buy at your local craft store. Now you want it somewhat round to fit at the bottom of that, because that would really stink if you didn't have, if your ladybug was too small to put the magnet on. So there we go. So we got our head and our body. Now we're going to cover them up with this. So you're going to pinch off a little bit of the red, and you're going to cover all of this with this and all of the black in that. Okay? Actually, you're going to pinch off. There we go. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, we got these two both covered. So with this, we're going to get a little bit of extra. If you can always get extra, but I figured this might be the right amount. So you're going to push that down on there, and then you're going to push the magnet on top of that. So you're just going to kind of mold it around it, if you know what I mean. You want to do this before you put the head on, because you don't want to accidentally mold the head on there too, and it might just get all jobbled up there. It's a lot easier to move around and stuff trying to get it on there. Okay, so the bigger part you're going to use as the bag. So you're going to go ahead and put the head on right there. You don't want it on the thing completely. You want a little bit of space at the top there. So you're just going to push it on, and you want it to kind of look like it's attached, not like it's a head. So you're just going to go ahead and do that. Okay. There we go, and then you're going to get a little bit of black, and you're just going to roll it out like that, and you're going to put the little antenna on there, like so. You're going to get another little amount, and put it on there. Okay, let's get started on the eyes. Okay, so here I got the little tiniest bit of white. This is actually a gray, but you could use white. White works a lot better. Just run a little low on that. So next you're going to pinch it in half and roll them into two small balls. Just going to kind of push it down lightly on your fingers, and then you're going to put it somewhat close together, but not touching. Okay. You're just going to kind of make them round and just kind of work it out. And then you're going to do the exact same thing except with a smaller ball. So you're just going to pinch that in half. You're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Now you can kind of mess with this part, but try not to mess with it too much, just with the different eye shapes and stuff. See how that eye's a little bit more messed up than that one? Just kind of keep adding more. It doesn't have to be the exact same size, but here we go. Just keep working with it. Okay, so feel free to mess with the eyes. Those are probably the easiest yet hardest part. It's easy to get off, but hard to get on. So you can just kind of mess with it, and then it's easy to restart. So next you're going to get a little tiny bit of black. You can add a little bit of white into it to make it a gray, but I found that black works best. So you're just going to make it a small little noodle there, and just going to roll it out somewhat thin, but not too thin. And you're going to kind of make it like that, kind of curved. I'm just going to plop it on like that. Now again, you can always rub it in so it's black. If you use gray, then it's a little bit more riskier. And you don't even have to use a smile if you don't want to. But there we go. Next, you're just going to turn it to 275, and then you are going to put the Ladybug on a pan, and then just going to wait for that to heat up, and then you're going to put it in for 15 minutes. Okie doke, so I let it cool for a few minutes, and now if you've ever drawn a ladybug, which I'm pretty sure you probably have, then you'll understand how to do these marks, and it'll be a lot easier. So first you're going to do the line straight down the middle. There we go. You're just going to make little dots over it, just like a ladybug. There we go, and you're just continuing to do that over and over. Okay, and you got your ladybug. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe down below at for Kids Experiences. Have a good day, guys. Bye.